Before I start a new series, or, well, that's not what I meant to say. Before I continue the new series that I started not that long ago because I got banned on my other account, I wanted to talk about something real quick. And this is something that I just quickly wanted to bring this to um, to a video. And yeah, so um, the reason this person is not getting any numbers or views or even anybody to care about it is because all they talk about is stuff that people don't care about. They're they're dying for attention, begging for attention to the point where they're literally doing anything they can, going absolutely insane over someone they don't know, being me, and trying their hardest to not only get my attention, to not only get my fans to watch their videos, to the point where they're tagging me, proving my point more than anything ever. To the point where they're tagging me in a new video. They're tagging me. That alone is very, very sad to see that there's still 3 years still making videos and hours long, and then deleting all those videos to make more videos. And this is excluding the Twitch streams that they make and talk about me on. They've been focused on me and obsessed with me for, let's see, 2017 was the first year. So if we're adding all this up in its entirety, next year's going, or actually less than a week from now, or, well, a little over a week from now, it's going to be 7 years that this person has been obsessed, stalking me, and making content on me 24/7. YouTube's just fine with it, by the way. They're breaking multiple community guidelines, um, going against a lot of it, and YouTube hasn't done a damn thing. I've already reported it to YouTube a couple of years ago. I've already did what I did. And it seems like either they're letting the bots answer and they're not actually answering, which is a very bad business step, or they're just not doing anything at all, which I will come into contact with YouTube, um, and will talk to YouTube at some point, about the things that are being done. And I've already talked about it before. It's just I am eventually going to at some point, whenever I feel like it, and doing that because it seems like this isn't my company and YouTube isn't mine, but I'm about to make it mine and about to make the decisions that they're supposed to be making and starting to take matters into my own hands. And I feel like I'm basically getting to that point because what are they doing? Why are they doing nothing? um, so yeah, so they're hours and hours long, and he's still talking about me. Very uh, very sad. I feel like this kid has a lot of mental issues. I don't feel like he knows his real parents, and he's kind of a foster child, and he's an orphan of something or some sorts, because it seems like he doesn't have any parenting. He didn't grow up with parents. It seems like he didn't mature and he didn't get raised right or something. I don't know where he's from, but wherever it is, I will not get how someone can be this in like this wrong in the brain. Um, he might be mentally ill. There's a very good chance of that. There's definitely mental disorders. There's definitely something mentally wrong with him. Um, and it's very sad because he's not doing anything about it. Um, and I will contact some people to let them know to go check on him and make sure he's not hurting himself, because I feel like he's hurting himself and he's endangering him and maybe even others around him, his neighbors or wherever. I'm not sure. I assume it's parents it's his parents' house or his foster house. I'm not sure, one of the two. Um, and it's just a very sad person who's focusing on someone's life to the point where does no one see how sad this person is? And I feel like answering that question, no one cares. No one not only cares about the whole situation, because why is it even a thing? Why does he keep trying to escalate um, something that doesn't even exist? and try to make a problem out of something that there's no problem for. There's no reasoning for any of those things. Again, like I said, kid's mentally insane. Um, Not mentally insane or psychotic. There's a good chance that that is there too, but mentally unstable for absolute sure. And there's just a lot of things that's wrong with this kid. But I mean, he definitely needs some help. He definitely needs mental institution to be held in that. I think that would be a good start. And then after some therapy, whoa, freaking females, can y'all stop sending me emails? Definitely some therapy would help a lot. Um, but the fact that it goes all the way back to me beating him in Call of Duty, if that's really the issue, is it's over a video game. That's how you know there's something mentally wrong with someone, is when they get so angry at the point because they lost in Call of Duty. Yes, this is one of the reasons that this is about. Or actually, and the only reason as an excuse to make it seem to make it be about is using that losing a Call of Duty 1v1 as an excuse because there's no reason otherwise. The kid came to my streams repeatedly, multiple times, and would talk trash, and I was like, okay, well, if it's about this game and you care about this game more than I do, then I'll invite you to a lobby. I invited him. I beat him. We had the first 1v1 we had, one of his friends joined, and for some reason, and it was supposed to be me and him. I didn't want spectators. I didn't want anybody joining. I'm not trying to have someone else mess up the 1v1 that he so very obviously wanted. Uh, so I just beat him. I left the game. I put the privacy on private. He was talking trash the whole time. I don't have the footage anymore. I deleted it because there's no reason to have footage of something that's so very stupid. It's very childish and immature. Um, and it's just a stupid situation overall. The kid's just mentally wrong in the head, and I hope that YouTube will find a solution. Because if not, then I mean, someone has to. There's no way that this is going to be allowed for that much longer. I mean, it's only being allowed because no one watches someone that has fake subscribers and a fake audience. No one's even watching that at all. Any of the videos because he's just a copy and paste. This is what I've been saying. He's just a bland, basic channel that isn't doing anything different and also isn't adding anything different to what other people have done. And that's basically all he's uploading is what other people have already done. And he's not adding anything interesting to it. He's not adding anything entertaining. He's not funny. He doesn't crack any jokes. He doesn't really even have a personality at all. There's nothing special to what he does, and there's absolutely nothing about him that would make people want to watch him. So that's the gist of this entire thing in general, and it's very very sad to see that he still wants to try to get my attention. He's begging so badly for attention, to going so far to delete videos or unlisting them or privating them or whatever. I don't know what he's doing. And even blocking me on Twitter. I don't really even use social media besides YouTube. And even uh, posting about me on Twitter, along with some birds and other people. Um, and they'll do all of that, but my messages have been open for anybody to contact me and message me with. So that's the thing where I know that there's never going to be a win for them if they can't directly talk to me, if they can't say it to me. Then at that point it's like, okay, you lost. That's that. And there's no winning or losing overall. That was just an example, an analogy that I was explaining. But there's no winning or losing in a situation that, firstly, no one cares about. Secondly, I'm not even in this. He's just keep trying to make some kind of situation out of it, and it's not working. It's never worked. It hasn't even worked in 2020. It didn't work before. So it's just a very sad thing there. Um, Thirdly, like the first one, no one cares, but no one has paid attention to it because no one cares. No one's going to care about something that does not matter to anybody, and it's not interesting to anybody. unless it's like me making this video. People are gonna watch this and to be entertained and love this, but people are not going to do it if it's him doing videos on that. And I can't even really say it's a him when it looks like a her, but overall, yeah, there's not really much to say. I have nothing to really say on this besides just this, just me summing it up. Because a recent video was made again, and it's again, like I said, very, very sad that this guy's still trying his hardest. But that's all the free time I have right now. I gotta get back to work and continue doing what I'm doing. And I will have a live stream out later today. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think it'll be a live stream. Actually, but yeah, I just wanted to make this quick video to explain that obviously there's no point to all of that. And if anybody has something to say, like I said, my messages are open. So don't be scared. Don't be puss puss.